I hope you're well, I hope your loved ones are well, and I hope your teams are well. Today I would like to stress the importance of having the needed conversations in your workplaces and not avoiding them. I have spent a significant part of this year facilitating conversations for relationships, teams, and groups. Whether it's resolving conflict between people, assessing and diagnosing organizational challenges, creating buy-in to change initiatives, or co-creating a shared vision for leadership teams, one issue that keeps coming up is the impact of avoided conversations. This year alone, I've facilitated over 100 conversations, and I can confidently say that the level of conflict in each team can be linked to the level of openness, transparency, and trust in their relationships. Oftentimes, small issues that have been brushed under the carpet build up to levels that are close to explosion. From COVID-19 related business challenges to Black Lives Matter to threats of redundancy, it is clear that most relationships need constructive conversations. There is a hindrance to moving forward together where issues are not being addressed. It is also clear that organizations that have equipped their people with strong communication and relationship skills, those that have built strong feedback cultures, are better able to navigate these challenging times. Their people are better able to challenge the status quo, get creative in these ambiguous times, influence one another, and collaborate better without a fear of damaging their relationships. So, I have a number of tips to share with you today to help you build the confidence and courage to have those conversations that you know that you need to be having in your workplaces. First of all, if there is someone that you want to have a conversation with and it's a difficult one, ensure that you create the right conditions for that conversation to take place. Are you in the right place? Is it the right time? And is that person open to and ready for the conversation you're about to have? Secondly, be human. Be vulnerable, be empathetic, be clear on what you hope to get out of the conversation. Make sure that the person knows your intention so that there isn't any room for making up what the conversation is about or anxieties about where this conversation is leading to. Giving people that certainty does help you create the safety for the conversations that you're about to have. As an example, a fellow board member reached out to me a couple of months ago after I posted the first video I shared about Black Lives Matter. And she was anxious about engaging me in conversation on this matter. And her initial words were, "I hope that if my words are perhaps clumsy or wrong, that you know they come from my heart." That was such a beautiful way for us to have a long conversation that left us both feeling much better connected after we had talked about the issues that are going on. Thirdly, be aware of your own judgments and plan to put them aside as you go into difficult conversations. Go in with deep curiosity, ask more questions, listen more, and be prepared to visit the other person's perspective and get an understanding of where they're coming from. If you're providing feedback on a negative experience, communicate the impact on you, not the person's intentions. More often than not, you will find that their own intentions have not matched their impact. Be clear on what needs to change and build in accountability. How would you know when things are different? What would things look like when they are operating differently? And where the conversation is too difficult for you to have, please reach out, ask for support, either on how to have the conversation or bring someone in to facilitate the conversation for you. Not having the conversation is not an option. Whatever you do, keep talking, keep listening to one another, and stay in relationship with one another. We are in difficult and unique times, and I strongly believe that if we continue to stay in relationship, if we stay human and bring empathy into our relationships and listen more to one another, we will come out of these times stronger and more united than we've ever been before. Keep up the good work and take care of yourselves.